Hello, future sharks. Welcome to our admissions overview webinar. My name is Angelica Zadak, and I represent the Graduate Admissions Department at Nova Southeastern University's College of Computing and Engineering, or the CCE for short. As a heads up, everyone will be muted during this presentation for the best sound quality. But don't worry, you'll have a chance to ask questions during our Q&A at the end of the presentation. Today, I will be presenting to you some brief facts about NSU, highlights about the CCE, information on both our master's and doctoral programs, admission requirements, tuition and fees, along with additional helpful resources and information to get you started. So, without further ado, welcome to Nova Southeastern University. In just a little over 50 years, Nova Southeastern University has transformed into a dynamic, diverse, and cultured institution that has become a cornerstone of the South Florida community and a growing force nationwide. We were founded in December 1964, and we now offer more than 150 undergraduate, graduate, and professional programs. Some quick facts. We are regionally accredited by the Commission on Colleges of the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools and are also recognized as one of the largest not-for-profit independent universities in the U.S. U.S. News and World Report ranked Nova Southeastern University within their list of top 200 best colleges. NSU ranked at top 5 in the U.S. for the largest number of minority graduate degree recipients. We have roughly 27,000 students and more than 176,000 alumni from 116 different countries and growing. The College of Computing and Engineering offers degree programs that prepare students for many of the careers listed in the U.S. News and World Report's 100 Best Technology Jobs in America, and by Dice and Robert Half Technology, which are two of the leading technology placement firms. Some highlights about the CCE. Now I'm going to dive deeper and give you a closer look at some academic highlights about NSU's College of Computing and Engineering and why you should seriously consider the CCE. The National Security Agency, or NSA, and its affiliated federal agencies, including but not limited to the Department of Homeland Security, or DHS, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, or FBI, designates NSU as a National Center of Academic Excellence, or NCAE, in cybersecurity. This means that our curriculum in cybersecurity meets or exceeds the requirement and standards that is expected of a leader in cybersecurity research and education. This is also a recognition that our curriculum plays a key role in helping the nation's security solutions keep up with the evolving technology to increase the number of professionals that are needed to defend America's cyberspace. In fact, NSU was the first four-year institution to hold this designation in Florida since 2005. We also host the Center for Information Protection, Education, and Research, or CIFER, which is nationally and internationally recognized as a leading center in cybersecurity education and innovation in the research and development of solutions to real-world cybersecurity problems. And our graduates are definitely hard at work. From classroom to becoming leaders in technology, a lot of our accomplished alumni are dominating in their careers at many recognizable organizations. That includes the ones you see here, as well as other well-known organizations, such as Boeing, IBM, Merrill Lynch, and various U.S. government agencies, like the FBI. Knowing that it's especially important to our students to find their edge in today's IT industry, the CCE ensures that our students are getting a high-quality education and have the resources to build professional relationships while earning their degrees. And as an alumni, have an opportunity to grow their business or advance their career by being able to network with some of the 4,500 other alumni who are also leading in their professions. The CCE offers innovative courses in data science, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, mobile learning, and mobile app development for iOS and Android, just to name a few. One thing that our faculty and administration is very good at is continuously innovating what courses are being offered to our students. Because technology is constantly evolving, it is important to offer special topic courses that prepare our students to thrive and succeed in the industry's most sought after fields. All our courses are taught by experienced faculty members that hold terminal degrees from regionally accredited institutions across the world. So, why choose a tech career? I'd like to share some information which will demonstrate the strength of the IT industry and how these jobs are not only very much in demand, but have great competitive salaries. According to Dice.com, a website aimed at providing tech professionals with career opportunities, data, insights, and advice, skills in big data, cloud, and process management are in high demand and are currently driving compensation upward. By being aware of current trends like these, CCE takes pride in making sure students are offered the necessary technical knowledge and skills to be competitive and well equipped for dominating in their field of technology. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, employment in computer and information technology occupations is projected to grow 11% from 2019 to 2029, much faster than the average for all occupations. This means that the job market for tech professionals remains strong heading into this year. Employers are still realizing the necessity to not only fill the growing demand for tech professionals in this industry, but to also reward and incentivize tech talent by offering better bonuses and the salaries these professionals demand. So, if you're contemplating whether or not to earn a degree in technology, this is a great time to do it. And the CCE is a great option because we offer the tools to advance your career in the technology industry. According to the Robert Half Technology Salary Guide, these are 7 out of the 10 technology jobs to watch out for because they are in high demand and earn good salaries. Please keep in mind the salaries listed reflect the 50th percentile or midpoint of starting salaries. Just to give you an example of which programs can lead to these career paths, someone who earns a degree from our MS in computer science or information assurance and cybersecurity program could potentially be a future software engineer. Aside from these careers listed, there are many more opportunities out there. So, the more companies look to digitize and automate business processes, the greater their need for tech professionals. And tech employees who stay up to date with knowledge of the latest developments such as cloud, mobile, big data, security, and other technologies will only become more valuable to businesses in the years ahead. Again, this is where the CCE comes in because we offer degree programs that aim to provide these in-demand skill sets. And this is a perfect time for me to point out that if you become a shark at NSU, we highly encourage you to take advantage of our Career Development Office because they are dedicated to help all NSU students with career planning, job and networking resources, and so much more. Check them out. Let's look at our degree programs. We currently have 7 Master of Science degree programs consisting of 10 courses, 30 credits each. They are computer science, cybersecurity management, data analytics, information assurance and cybersecurity, information systems, information technology, and technology and organizational leadership. Courses last for 8 weeks and are available online, on campus, and as a combination of both. Please keep in mind some programs offer mostly online courses and may not be suited for students who require all or mostly on campus courses. If you need an on campus course, please contact us and we would be happy to discuss these programs in more detail. The programs are designed to be completed in 1 year. However, depending on the amount of coursework you plan on taking per semester, and if you plan on being a full-time or part-time student, it could take an average of between 12 to 24 months to complete. On average, students take 2 courses per 8-week session, and the maximum years to complete the program is 5 years. We have 3 doctoral programs at the CCE. They are computer science with MS and BS pathways, cybersecurity management, and information systems. The PhD in computer science has 2 pathways. You can apply for the MS to PhD path with minimum of 51 credits, or you can apply to the BS to PhD path with a minimum of 66 credits. The program format is delivered as a blend of on-campus and online courses and activities. On-campus sessions are held at the Fort Lauderdale Davie campus. Students can also choose online course options. On average, students take 2 courses per 8-week session. In both pathways, each student will be required to complete at least 3 doctoral research courses. On average, it may take a student 3 to 4 years to complete the program. The PhD in cybersecurity management and information systems is a minimum of 67 credits. The program format involves on-campus mandatory face-to-face meetings held on the Fort Lauderdale Davie campus once per term, from Wednesday to Friday. Students are required to attend all their scheduled class sessions. In between these sessions, students work on course assignments and research, and participate in online activities involving interaction with faculty and other students. Students take a maximum of 2 core courses per semester, which is full-time. After core courses, students complete at least 2 research courses. On average, it takes between 4 to 7 years to complete the doctoral programs. Again, depending on the pace of coursework and time spent during the research and dissertation portion of the program. For all 3 doctoral programs, students must complete at least 24 credits of dissertation after the research courses. Most students do go on and register for continuing dissertation anywhere between a year and a year and a half. Again, depending on the student, their research interests, and etc. So overall, the total credits can extend beyond the minimum. The maximum years to complete is 10 years. Also note, our doctoral programs are not suited for international students who will need an I-20 to study in the US, as the primary delivery of these programs is online. Now, let's take a look at those admission requirements. For the master's, you'll need a bachelor's degree with a 2.5 overall GPA. You need to complete an online application with a $50 application fee. You will need all your official transcripts, a resume, and program-specific admission requirements. For the doctoral, you'll need a master's degree with a 3.25 overall GPA. For the PhD in computer science, bachelor's or master's degree with a 3.2 overall GPA. You'll need to complete an online application with $50 application fee, all your official transcripts, a resume or CV, 3 letters of recommendation, an essay, and program-specific admission requirements. So aside from the general requirements for our graduate programs, program-specific requirements highlight the kind of requirements that are specific to the degree program of your interest. It is the background knowledge that the admissions committee looks for in a potential candidate. Specifically for our master's program, If an applicant does not necessarily have the adequate background that is needed for a particular degree program, they may be required to take one or more prerequisite courses during their first semester of the program. This is determined during the admission review process. For international students, in addition to these requirements listed, you will need a foreign transcript evaluation and English proficiency score. I'd like to emphasize again that our doctoral programs are not suited for international students who will need an I-20 to study in the US, as they are offered in a format that is mostly online. It's time to look at our admissions process. This is what your process will look like upon applying to the CCE. The first step is applying online. This could take 24 to 48 hours. You'll need to submit required documents by the preferred deadline. Once all your documents are submitted, the committee will review your application. For the MS programs, this could take 1 to 2 weeks. For the PhD program, this could take up to about a month. Once the committee has reviewed your application, you'll receive a decision letter. And if you do become an NSU Shark, you get to talk to our amazing advising staff and register for your classes. So let's talk about the term dates and deadlines. For our MS programs, there are 3 terms in a year: winter, summer, and fall. There are 2 8-week sessions in the fall and winter terms, and 1 8-week session in the summer term, totaling 5 8-week sessions a year. Since there are 10 courses per MS program, if you take 2 courses at a time, which is considered full-time, you could complete the degree in 1 year. This is especially great for our working professionals. Please note, if you do have to take prerequisites, it would be in addition to those 10 courses. For the PhD in computer science program also has a winter, summer, and fall term with 8-week-long core and elective courses. For the PhD in cybersecurity management and information systems program, the start terms are available at the beginning of the winter term for 17 weeks and the fall term for 16 weeks. Let's talk about those preferred deadlines. To ensure a decision is made on time for your desired semester, applications and all required documents must be ready for review at least 1 month prior to the start of the term for the master's programs and 2 months prior to the start of the term for doctoral programs. Your application is good for up to 1 year. So late applications that cannot be processed in time for your desired semester would be considered for the next available semester. Please keep in mind, admission decisions are made on a rolling basis, so we accept applications all year round. Now it's time to talk about our tuition rates. For the master's programs, it's $905 per credit hour. So if you're taking 2 courses a semester, you would come up with an estimated cost of $5,960 for that semester. For the doctoral courses, it's $1,282 per credit hour. So if you're taking 2 courses a semester, for the cybersecurity management and information systems program, you would come up with a total of $13,350 per semester. For the computer science program, you would come up with a total of $8,222 per semester. Please note the tuition rates are subject to change per year. Now on to the best part, the scholarships. The CCE currently has these 7 institutional scholarships. What's great about the CCE scholarship page is that you can apply to the majority of these scholarships with just 1 application. In addition, NSU has a main scholarship database with a ton of information on grants and external scholarship opportunities. Please keep in mind that each scholarship has its own specific requirements and award details. I'll show you where these scholarship websites are located after this presentation. Since scholarships are financial assistance that you do not have to pay back, It's really worth checking out all the scholarships and seeing what applies to you. And financial aid. As a graduate student, you may be eligible to apply for financial aid in the form of federal unsubsidized loans through FAFSA. NSU school code is 001509. Unsubsidized means that you are responsible for the interest of these loans, meaning that if you choose not to pay the interest while you are in school and during grace periods, your interest would accumulate and it would be added to the principal amount of your loan. Currently, it's at a fixed interest rate of 4.3%, and students are able to get up to $10,250 per semester. Only borrow what is needed. To apply for financial aid, you must be fully admitted. This means we can use unofficial copies of your transcript for the review purposes. However, note that if you are admitted, it would be on a provisional status, meaning you are able to register only for the first term, and you would not be able to receive financial aid. Once you do submit the official transcripts, then you would be fully admitted and then can receive financial aid. Now let's take a look at our website where you can find all of this information whenever you need. This is the CCE homepage. You can access this page easily by typing in computing.nova.edu. We recently updated our homepage, so it's really easy to navigate and you get all your information right up front. This includes some of the organizations we talked about, some of our programs listed at the front page, and my favorite part, the alumni success stories. I love this section because it's a great look into your future and what to expect from the CCE. You can also take a look at the top right corner over here. Right from the top right corner, you can click Apply Now. And that button takes you to the application page. You'd want to click the graduate and professional application. Before you click on your application, you might want to take a look at some admissions information. You can access this also through the top right corner of the screen. On the section that says admissions, you can click down and get a look at all the information we talked about today, including financial aid, scholarships, graduate tuition and fees, and information about admissions. The admissions page has everything you need to know about applying to the CCE. And if you click on the MS requirements, it goes into detail about term dates and deadlines, admission requirements, program-specific admission requirements, and international admission requirements. The PhD section has the same thing. You can also take a look at today's hottest jobs, frequently asked questions, information specifically for international students, and you can click here to set up an appointment with one of our admission counselors. You can also take a look at upcoming events and previous events over here in our admission events page. Here you can register for upcoming events and webinars like the one today. If you missed anything, don't worry. We have a YouTube channel that lists everything that we've done before, so you can review or show a friend who's interested. While you're here, make sure to subscribe and hit the notifications button. That way you're always up to date with the latest at the CCE. And that concludes our presentation. And before we begin our Q&A, I want to say thank you all again so much for joining our admissions overview webinar today. This presentation will be available on the CCE's YouTube channel for reference, just like you saw before. You can reach out to us by calling us at our phone 954-262-2031 or emailing us at computing@nova.edu. Don't worry, we don't bite. You can also book an appointment by typing in this link or going to the page I just showed you where you can make an appointment online. And you can always stay connected with us by looking at the latest news or joining a conversation with us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn. Now I'd like to introduce my colleague who will assist you with your questions. You can type your questions in the Q&A box or raise your virtual hands if you'd prefer to speak.